Hello and welcome to a special broadcast in T20 World Cup down under. India won their opening T20 World Cup match against Pakistan by 4 wickets. Here we will analyze the match with our expert and the correspondent in Ground Zero.
Australia have won the World Cup. Pakistan invade the pitch. India win!
India defeated Pakistan by 4 wickets in the T20 World Cup match. This was their first opening match and India lost their top order, and after that they also things are not looking good for India, but as KL Rahul got on inside edge and was clean bowled in the second over of the inning, then in the fourth over Harris Roth got the big wicket of Rohit Sharma to leave India in a spot of bother. In the sixth over of the match, Harris Roth struck again to dismiss Suryakumar Yadav for 15 runs. After that, Virat Kohli and Hardik Pandya resurrected Indian inning and the duo added 135 runs for the fifth wicket, and that was the key thing of the match. After that, Hardik Pandya went back, but Virat Kohli remained there, and with their next batsman, that is Dinesh Karthik, they stitched a partnership, small partnership, and finally Ashwin came and intelligently he evaded a wide ball and finally he scored the winning run for the India in the last ball. And earlier Arshdeep Singh and Hardik Pandya took 3 wickets each as India restricted Pakistan to 159 for 8 in the 20 overs of the Super 12 Group 2 match at the MCG. Arshdeep had struck in power play, dismissing Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan, but Shan Mashood and Iftikhar Ahmed struck 50s to keep the Pakistan in the game. So it was a cracker of a match. We can say that a thriller at MCG, and the miracle of MCG, the way the match started, India dominated by restricting the Pakistan opener and they dismissed through Arshdeep Singh, and after that Bhuvneshwar Kumar also bowled and restricted the Pakistani batsman, and but after that run out was there, but Kohli missed that thing and Isha Masood survived the 2 chances in the match and he went on to score 50. And the way we can see the Indian fans are celebrating and the way the match was there, we can say that it was a miracle of Melbourne. At one point of time the match was in favor of India, and after that Pakistan made a comeback. When India started batting, it was looking like that India will not able to chase that target. They lost early wickets. Openers KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma went back cheaply, and after that Suryakumar Yadav also went back cheaply, 15 runs, and then Virat Kohli along with Hardik Pandya stretched a 135 run partnership that took India near to the target of the 159 runs. And after that, finally everybody knows the way Virat Kohli came and his epic knock, one of the best knock of all time. Here we can say that. And whenever Virat Kohli remained unbeaten, India won that match, and that trend continues. And 18 times Virat Kohli remained unbeaten, and 18 times while chasing, India won the match. And again Virat Kohli shows that why he's the modern great, why he's one of the best batsmen of the modern era, the way he just stabilized the inning. So great thing. And to analyze this match, to take how the match panned out, we are joined by our expert Malay Nirav. Malay, a very warm welcome to our special show on the T20 World Cup, the marquee clash between India and Pakistan. So it was an epic knock by Virat Kohli and a thriller at the MCG. Means we can say that it was till the last ball, it was very difficult to say who will win, but finally the Indian star Virat Kohli and the final ball Ashwin clinched a thriller for India at MCG.
Of course. At the end of the 7 overs of Indian game, nobody knew that it was going to go to the wires. You know, the way it went and everything went, nothing succeeds like success, and the luck, fortune also favors the brave. These 2 old proverbs came true, because so long as Virat Kohli was there, there was a hope for India. And Virat Kohli knew that he had the capability to convert this hope into reality. And that's what he did. Great performance by Virat, Hardik Pandya, and let's not forget Arshdeep Singh as the Indian bowler, who not only took 3 wickets, took at least two of the first crucial wickets. When Mohammad Rizwan and Babar Azam both became the victims of Arshdeep. So 160 was not a very difficult score to achieve, but let's admit that the Indian openers could not last long. And till such time as Virat and Hardik were there, and that too, say after the 10th over, the momentum picked up, and then it was all up to Virat and Hardik Pandya. But when Pandya got out, there was some hope still left because we have known Dinesh Karthik as the finisher. When he came there, he was also out, and that was when the fortune started favoring the brave, and that's what you saw there. When Ashwin took that winning run, I think everybody, in the last over, Narayan, everything went wrong for Pakistan, and everything went right for India. A no ball, a white ball, as if they were saying, okay, fine. I mean, it was simple, nothing much, but just the kind of, they were not able to hold on to their nerves. And that is where the Indians were able to do that because of Virat's best experience, fastest runs. When he was asked to compare his innings at Mohali and at Melbourne, well, he said both are equally good, but here he was not able to speak. He was not able to express himself. I was watching it here, sitting here. Now, that is where I think Virat has made the difference. Virat, true to his namesake, Virat, the meaning of Virat is something which is huge. He played a huge game. He played a game for his country. He played a game for a huge glory of this country.
Malak, the way India won this match at one point of time, it was looking that Pakistan is dominating, but the way India bounced back and the way Virat Kohli and Hardik Pandya managed to resurrect the Indian inning, do you think that India has set the tone for the T20 World Cup?
Of course, you see, it shows a resolve, it shows a resilience, it shows that you can come back. And that is something where, you see the class of the players. You don't only rely on the first four. It doesn't make a difference whether Rohit Sharma is there or not there. It doesn't make a difference if KL Rahul is there or not there. Well, you know that Virat and perhaps we were all made to believe that Surya Kumar Yadav will prove to be our man there. He can go there and make runs for us. Today he was also not successful. He just made 15. And therefore, once again, let me tell you, the depth of the Indian batting, an excellent all-rounder's performance that we saw in the form of Pandya's wickets and the runs that he was able to make in the partnership with Virat Kohli, that is where the hope arose for India. As I said, and to translate this hope into reality, there was the Virat Kohli.
Malak, considering the thing that there was always a perception that the way Shaheen Shah Afridi was there and Naseem Shah was also there, but today the Indian batsmen handled them well. In spite of that, Haris Rauf was there taking wickets, Indian opening wickets. They we can say that in a proper way they managed Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Yes, look. Let's admit one thing, Shaheen Afridi had been out because of injuries for a long time. He was looking a bit rusty today in the match that he played. There's no doubt about that. But also there's no doubt about this fact too, that he is one of the best bowlers that this world has as of today. But when you have the best batsman of the world against the best bowler, and that to a rusty best bowler, doesn't really matter. So Shaheen Afridi tried and did his best. But at the same time, let me tell you that, the way the Indians played at the end, especially the last 3-4 overs, though Hardik Pandya was out, caught off, bowled by Mohammad Nawaz, and then after that, Dinesh Karthik also got out. The man whom we have known as the finisher, he was gone, he was finished. So what does one do after that? Well, apparently, undoubtedly, Mohammad Nawaz was extremely nervous. Extremely nervous. He was throwing wides, he threw a no ball. On the no ball, there was a six. So that was also hotly contested. There were heated exchanges between the umpire and the players. So with all that going in the favor of India, I think there was nothing that could have stopped Virat from turning the tide. And that's
definitely Virat, the form, the match he played is exceptional, and we can see the once in a blue moon such innings is played. And whenever Virat Kohli, while chasing, he remained unbeaten. 18 times he was remained unbeaten while chasing, and 18 times India won that match. So how you rate this Virat Kohli innings? In past also we have seen he played multiple knocks, but this knock is different. Considering the situation, Indian openers were back, situation was not against India, the run rate was very high, but despite that he maintained his composure and with Hardik Pandya staged a partnership of 135 runs and took the game till the last ball. He was there, a big thing.
Yes, as I told you a little earlier, there are two innings of Virat Kohli which will be remembered in the annals of history. One was the one that he played at Mohali, and there he got 82 out of 52 balls. Now today he got 82 of 53 balls. But both are perhaps easily comparable, as special as one can think of. So to say that Virat played his best game today will not be an exaggeration. If you have asked me how would you rate the innings, I would say the best. The best under pressure, the best in which he could deliver, the best in which he was unnerved, the best in which he gave support and he was supported by people, the best where he was not unnerved, because when wickets started falling, he still had the confidence. Mala, we are also joined by our correspondent Abhishek, who is at ground zero at MCG. Abhishek, a great match, unbelievable. At one point of time, it is looking like that the Pakistan is at the dominating position, but the way India showed the composure and the calmness at the MCG, we can say that one of the greatest match. If it were T20, it is one of the greatest match in the history of the T20 for India.
Absolutely, you're right, Narayan. Comets the man. And Virat Kohli said in the post-match presentation also that this has been his best innings in T20. He had rated Mohali innings the best innings before this match. He had scored 82 of 52 balls, and now he has scored 82 of 53 deliveries. And you can see the fans here. It was a humdinger. It went into the wire, and you can see the fans, and we'll try to talk to them. It was an exciting match. Humdinger, nothing can get better than this. Your take.
My take. It was so exciting. I thought it was done. When there was 10 balls left, I thought it was done. We got to the last ball. We had luck on our side, luckily. We got there and we won. Virat Kohli is the GOAT. He is the GOAT.
And we have Virat Kohli here with us. Virat Kohli, we have him with us here.
Absolutely, Narayan. You can see how happy these people are, and you got to appreciate Virat Kohli's innings. And everyone was saying before also that this match is very, very important for Virat Kohli. And if you see, he scored 100 after 1,021 days, and everyone ruled him out that he cannot make a comeback, and he scored 100 in T20 International, and then again playing this kind of innings. And that, if you see, India needed 48 runs of 16 deliveries, they needed 17 of the last over, and the way Virat hit Haris Rauf and the premeditated shot just over the fine leg, that was unbelievable. And credit to Hardik Pandya also, the way Hardik Pandya and Virat Kohli, they stitched together over 100 runs, and that was very, very crucial. And playing under pressure, if you see, India was 31 for 4 and coming and chasing 160 on this ground. It's remarkable effort by the Indian team, and we were discussing at the press box also, it's a heartbreak kind of a match, lot of ebbs, lot of flows, and finally India winning, and nothing can get better than this. And thanks to the weather also, it was highly The forecast was cloudy, and it changed to partly cloudy. It was 90% of the rain. If you see, we were discussing 3 days ago also that match should not be washed out. We were discussing at the press conference also. Rohit Sharma said that nobody wants to play the 5-over match. Nobody wants to play an 8-over match. We want the match to be full. And credit to the rain gods also. I mean, everyone was with India. And we were discussing yesterday also, Melbourne weather is very unpredictable. It's a very fickle weather. But what a match that we have witnessed. We'll try to talk to the fans once again. You seriously look like Virat Kohli, and what innings Virat Kohli has played, and he has also rated this innings as his best innings of the T20 format.
I would like to reply on
Thank you so much. Because that many thousands of people have trust in India team, and that's why India proved it, and that's why we are proud to be an Indian. So India,
Were you a little scared when India were 31 for 4?
We were very scared. We thought that
we were not scared. We had a trust in India, and it was a historical moment at the MCG, and we had a really big trust in Kohli. It was big awaited inning from Kohli. We're proud of him, proud of India.
This is just a historical victory of India, which will remain reminder in history. So
but you need to credit Hardik Pandya also. He's stitched together 113 runs with Virat Kohli. What an innings by Hardik Pandya also.
Even the bowlers did a good job by restricting 170 runs. So that was also good part. And Hardik Pandya, without Hardik Pandya's support, Kohli wouldn't make it. So that was good as well.
Right. And your heartbeat must have been also very high. 31 for 4, 48 runs of 16 of last 3 overs. India needed 16 runs and over. And what an innings by Virat Kohli. 17 runs of the last over.
Absolutely. I was sitting next to my friend who is Pakistani, and we've traveled a long way to come for the match. And it was just a fantastic match, and honestly, no matter who won, we're both very, very happy.
It's amazing. Like Virat is amazing. We all love Virat in Pakistan, and I'm very happy for everybody who supported India and Pakistan today. I think at the end of the day, cricket won, and we hope to see India in the final again.
You think the strategy of the Pakistan should have been changed in the sense that they kept Mohammad Nawaz in the last over?
I think Mohammad Nawaz should have bowled the second last over, and Haris Rauf should have bowled the last over But I think those 2 sixes that Kohli hit to Haris Rauf in the second last over, I think that was a game changer. Because for a spinner to defend 16 runs is very difficult. I think Nawaz did an okay job. But I think
he got the wicket of Hardik Pandya in the first ball itself, and then the game changed. Lot of ebbs and flows in the last over itself.
That's what makes an India-Pakistan contest.
Yeah, absolutely, and he bowled a wide delivery. He bowled a no ball also, and Virat Kohli hit that for a 6. You think? I mean, do we see these kind of humdingers and counters? How often do you see that?
Very rarely. I think it's getting better and better every year, and I see more and more India-Pakistan matches going down to the wire to the last over. And I think that's what brings excitement to the game. It's good for cricket. It's good for this is my best friend Jay. And I'm from Lahore, he's from Bombay, and we love each other. And I'm so happy for everybody and all the fans who were here to support.
Absolutely, Narayan. That's what sport does. There might be, rivalry outside the inside the field, but again, everyone is together, and that's what sports does. India and Pakistan, what a game that we witnessed, and everybody wanted to witness these kind of matches, and what a match, Narayan, what a game that we witnessed. We don't often these kind of matches going down to the wire, people coming here from far off places, from Seattle. We were talking to one of the fans yesterday. People have come all the way from India, people have come all the way from Lahore, and like the way we said, it's kind of a paisa vasool match.
Truly, we take the paisa vasool match, and as you said that it's a great match, and the winnings and losing are the part and parcel of the games. And if you talk about the match, the cricket has won. Vishek, one thing that I want to mention that here the crowd is they are happy with the India won, and the Pakistani fans are also there. They are also happy that India won because cricket has won. Nobody is bigger than the game. And today another big match, another nail-biting contest we see. But do you think that some tactical mistake from the Pakistan, considering the way they bowled the last over to the spinner Nawaz?
Oh, absolutely. I think Narayan, they didn't have any other option. I mean, they had only 5 bowlers in their ranks, and the way Naseem Shah, Shaheen Shah, Afridi, Haris Rauf were bowling, and if you see the equation also, they needed 60 odd runs in 5 overs, 48 runs in the last 3 overs. They were keeping Nawaz. I mean, they were hoping that one of Hardik Pandya or Virat Kohli get out. So that was a good strategy from Pakistan side. They couldn't have done anything else. And if you see Mohammad Nawaz, I mean, he started off well. He got the wicket of Hardik Pandya in the first delivery itself, and if he had not, I think he succumbed under pressure. If he had not bowled that no ball and Virat Kohli hit that for a 6, and you got to appreciate Virat Kohli. I mean, 48 runs off the last 3 overs, and Virat Kohli held the fort. I mean, it's not easy. I mean, if you see in the post-match presentation also, Virat Kohli was very, very emotional. He's a brilliant orator. He speaks so well, but he was also loss of words. He was saying it himself. He repeated that twice, that he is loss of words. It's an emotional moment for Virat Kohli also, and single-handedly winning the match for India, and 31 for 4. In a lot of ebbs and flows in the match, we agree, but Virat Kohli single-handedly, the way he handled the pressure, like we were discussing in our earlier bulletin also, India needed 70 odd runs in 7 overs, 50 odd runs in 6.
True. So we lost the connection there from the Melbourne, and Abhishek was saying that the way India played was brilliant, and once in a lifetime cricket they played, and great cricket. Coming back to Malay, if you talk about the way, what are the takeaways from this match, as in now India will play the next match against Netherlands. So what's going to be the strategy for the coming matches?
Well, the matter is very simple. The more you put up pressure on your middle order, the more difficult it becomes for them to score fast and then win. So the Indian openers will have to stick to their wickets for some time. They will have to give a solid grounding and a solid platform to the middle order. Don't forget that the Indian bowlers did very well today, both Harshdeep and Hardik Pandya. And Hardik Pandya, as I told you earlier, is the kind of all-rounder that any team would like to have. But the pressure that came on Virat Kohli and remained with him, it was only because Virat Kohli is an experienced and very well-balanced person that he was able to carry it through. Otherwise, it would have become difficult for the tail order. You know that the man whom we call the finisher, Dinesh Karthik, 37-year-old, he was also not able to withstand this pressure. Now, hats off to Ashwin though, because he played very intelligently over the head of the bowler, over the head of the fielder, and he was able to score 1 run, and that's how we managed to win. And of course, there were mistakes made by the bowler, the Pakistani bowler there, and as I've told you earlier, that he could not control his nerves, and he was throwing wides, and he gave a no ball and all that. So that was something that helped Virat achieve this goal. But the conviction of Virat, the courage of his conviction, is something that each Indian player should take a lesson from. And also the fact that it will be better in future for the Indian opening order to stand there, top order, to stand there for some time, give a solid ground, and then leave it to the others in the middle order.
True. Our top order has to fire if they want to go till the end of the tournament, because if our top order fires, definitely we will not put extra pressure on the middle order. And today, but there was pressure, and Virat Kohli and Hardik Pandya handled it well and won a historical match, a nail-biting contest at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Thanks, Malay, for joining us, giving a perspective of this match, and really a great match, and we can say the cracker of a match here. And let's have a look on how the fans are reacting to this India's epic win.
Absolutely on the moon right now. I just can't describe in my words what I'm feeling right now. It's incredible, absolutely incredible.
I'm supporting Pakistan. I'm from Pakistan, but today the Kohli prove is he the king. Kohli, he the king of cricket.
King है भाई साहब. आज तो इतना बढ़िया खेला पाजी निहरा ही लिया था जमा. वर्ल्ड कप तो लेके आए ना आए, आज तो इंडिया ने हमारा पैसा वसूल कर दिया पूरा है. दिवाली तो मना दी भाई, कल तो मनाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगा.
Until Kohli is there, we will win. We will always win. Kohli played it fantastically. We came from all the way from Ahmedabad for this match, and I think we made our day today.
So the fans are saying the Paisa Vasool match, and really the way India played today, at one point of time it was looking like that the match is out of their reach, but the conviction and the determination of our players showed it is of immense, and hoping that they will continue this courage and this immense determination they showed today, and again replicate the history they created in 2007. And that's all in this special broadcast on the T20 World Cup match between India and Pakistan. Until we meet again, keep watching DD India. Namaskar.
And it's New Zealand